Honkai Star Rail right on launch. I'm Ginger Bananas. I'm usually playing Genshin Impact on my Twitch channel, but I found out about this new game by Hoyoverse, and in more of a short-circuit decision, just decided to start it right on launch. So for everyone not seeing me live, this is gonna be put on YouTube as well. So no worries there. So I barely did any research on this game. Just know it's from the same creators as Genshin Impact. It's a gacha game as well. And that it's supposed to be turn-based. So, pretty excited about what's gonna await me, and if I'm even getting in, because launch day. But let's just start. Yes, I mean, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. What is it trying to tell me? Doesn't it work yet? Do we need to wait an hour? No. Traces are left by traveler's path. Okay, this reminds me of a mecha game.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better. 23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No. The Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
She sounds so bored.
Poppy, can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all. After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Oh my god. Use basic attack on the selected enemy. Okay, I do this with Q.
This won't take long.
Select the enemy on the right as your target. Okay, do I do this that way? Okay. Switch to a skill for a stronger attack. Use the skill on the selected enemy. That was fast. Okay, base zone. Move your character. Wow, there's no stamina. Okay. Oh, but you can still attack the overworld? How and why? Herta's portrait.
Who's this? Herta?
Yeah.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no? She has to be at least 100 years old.
She's a member of the Genius Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably age backwards if she wanted.
Yeah, I seem to recall that over half of the Genius Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
Did it just break the fourth wall? It did, right?
Oh, what an alliance joke.
You know what? I want to get to my settings. Yes. Because I want to have the game in window mode. It is killing my PC to run it on. There it is. So, if you just give me 1 sec. Much better. Much better. Now I can do it properly. Oh, I'm a nameless on level 0. Good. Now I can play much better. So, there is something. Investigate. Papers covered in moth lie scattered on the table. Their author seems to have left in a hurry. You don't need any space station terminal. Okay.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
Oh, this lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
So, a level 2 Antimatter. The enemy is now within your character's attack range. Yes. Attack the selected enemy to trigger combat. That's what the sword strike is gonna do. Okay. Weakness.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
All characters possess a powerful ultimate, which can be used when their energy is full. Yes. Fight enemies to generate energy. Okay. Ooh, this can attack 3 enemies at once. I want to try.
Good times never last.
all enemies. Okay.
Time to say bye.
They just a bullet shooting queen. Kafka, she's gone.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Who is she?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
My bad, she's a hacker.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys. A catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Kafka still sounds so bored.
Go
Why?
down the corridor
And
behind
how?
the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
Cancer of all worlds.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Silverwolf's story has joined the team temporarily. Switch your team's new addition, Silverwolf, onto the field. Leave the communication center. Emergency evacuation flashed onto the display in the front of the house. Receptionist carried out the instructions. Okay, can I jump? No, I can't jump. Oh, one thing that I want to do. I forgot to go to the sound settings and set down the master volume. Believe now you should be able to hear me more clearly, right? Text English, voice English. Those are similar keys that are used in Genshin. Well, let's have a look. Collect. A readable item. Collect. Space Station Introductory Guide. Controller. There's still more to do. Okay, she has a sword as well. Okay. Her sword seems more traditional, while Silverwolf's seems more data-like. Reminds me of Pulsefire Asriel from League of Legends.
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Wee.
Okay.
Weakness. Characters and enemy are acted in sequence from the top to the bottom of the action order. Ultimates are not affected by the action order and can be used on any turn. Okay. First cheat, then the thing. Then both of them. The thing is slow.
More enemies.
time for a buzz.
You're at full energy. Activate your ultimate now. Okay. After an ultimate becomes available, it can be used immediately.
This combat needs optimizing.
User banned. Yes.
At this speed, too slow.
Well, I said she's a hacker. That went really fast. New feature available. Tutorials. Press Alt to hold the cursor. Okay. Next, select target. Yes. Action order. Ultimate readable item. They have the lore. Okay. And I got Stellar Jade times 5, which seems to be the equivalent of Primogems. What is that? Destructible objects. Okay, so this is just like Link breaking all the vases in the Zelda games.
Hold it. Someone or something is up ahead.
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
I kinda dig the music. Kinda different from Genshin's, but not in a bad way. Skill points is a combat resource shared by the whole team, yes. Switch to skill. Consume skill points to use skills. That's why I can't use.
You took the bait just like that.
All skill points have been used. Skills cannot be used when insufficient skill points are present. Use the basic attack to recover the skill points. Okay. Oh, she has her ultimate up.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Yes. Okay.
Not a single soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here.
Who is Elio? Most likely the
Where's
AI
the
from the
Stellaron?
beginning. Where's the Stellarion? Okay.
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees...
The script doesn't have any info about the Stellarion, so it's a computer that can predict the future.
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do? I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Assist Wolf with investigating the terminals. Okay. Investigate.
Huh? I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Just a reused voice asset. No, a destructible object. There's nothing inside. Why do they give me destructible objects when there's nothing inside? Wouldn't it be better game design if they just, I don't know, had something inside?
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Stellaron, that's how it's pronounced. Okay.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective. Look, found it.
Okay, interact with the Curio to unravel the secret of the monitoring room.
Huh, what's this?
Item number 211, Line Spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Is this a hole in the wall?
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave. Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
The Stellaron is up ahead. Let's hurry.
This is Stellaron. What Stellaron hunters thought the universe all hunt for. No, what Stellaron hunters throughout the universe all hunt for. But in truth, it's all just a front. Elio knows it, Blade knows it, and you know it too. Stellaron hunters have another true goal. That's why the Stellaron that Herta sealed away will be put into another use. Once Silver Wolf breaks his seal, you'll have to take it and place it inside a kind of vessel that's been waiting just for this occasion. Okay.
Huh. It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
She's a hacker, alright.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
Male or female character? Always this choice. Well, I have the female playable character in Genshin, so I'll use the male in Honkai. Let's just do it that way.
Why are you standing around? Having second thoughts?
Yeah, we've always been the ones taking Stellarons. It's the first time we're giving one out.
Want to give him a new name?
Well, I'm calling him Ginger Bananas. Confirm the change. Click and hold to complete verification.
There we go. How much does he remember?
He'll remember you.
Time to get up.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Where am I?
A space station, but that's not important. Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
Of course.
None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Where are you going?
The next stop, to pave the way for the future that is written. It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time, but eventually, we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me.
Kafka?
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Uh-huh. The erudition.
Weren't their coordinates sent out from the space station?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait, stop it! They're awake!
Okay.
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
I don't remember a thing. So we are the amnesiac character again.
Aw, this isn't good. Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
My name is Ginger Bananas. Okay, and the silent
Nice to meet you.
protagonist.
My name's Dan Hung, and this is March 7th. This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Oh. So this tells me, I suppose the arrow will progress the dialogue, and the question mark and the dotted speaking bubbles are just asking more detail.
Goons owned by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions. We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry.
Lead researcher Asta?
Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher.
You know, I see some resemblance of Genshin. This character seems like... what do I call him? Like a different version of Olhafen. He has the same hair, not the same hair color, even has these ear bracelet things, and the black undershirt. Although he doesn't have the luxurious chest that Olhafen has.
That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Where should I go?
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
Who are you guys?
Dan Hung and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
Okay. The Astral Express.
Yeah, you've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
So it really is a train that travels through space. Oh my.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
Let's go
You
then.
and March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, all right. You stay safe.
Okay.
Maybe you should take this. The Legion are rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself. Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
New feature available. Characters. View details of all unlocked characters. Open the character menu to view character information. Detailed information about characters can be viewed in the character screen. I'm Destruction type. Each character has their own path. Ginger Bananas is a character that follows Distraction. Okay, I'm physical and Distraction. But why? What does this mean? Select March 7th. Characters come in different types and follow different paths. Learn about each character in the detailed screen. So she is Preservation. Defensive abilities. So Preservation is defensive. Yeah. Distraction is damage and survivability. Okay, combat. The Hunt, single target damage. Erudition, multi-target damage. Harmony is a buffer. Nihility applies debuffs to enemies, and Abundance heals. Okay, And combat types. Ice will trigger weakness break, will ice damage and freeze. Fire, lightning, wind, quantum. Delaying the enemy's action. Okay, and imaginary, imprisonment. Okay. I don't have any items. Each time March 7th's ultimate freezes a target, she regenerates energy. Huh. Falling Star. When enemies are defeated due to the Trailblazer's ultimate, the Trailblazer regenerates 10 extra energy. This can only be triggered once per attack. Okay. Light Cone seems like a weapon of sorts. My skill is physical damage, and to a single adjacent enemy, Rip Home Run. What does she do? Provides a single ally with a shield, then absorb damage. Okay.
Nice.
Select function, missions, characters, inventory. I have nothing yet. Synthesis material. So, I have a bat, yes. Space anchor. Ah! This seems like a statue of the Seven. That it can regenerate my characters. Okay. And I have a baseball bat. A curio that has just been contained by the Department of Incomplete Arts. Even its archival information is not yet available. Joy filtration set. Curio number 269, Joy filtration set. The portable device inside the cube can be used to identify and collect joyous emotions. You carefully count the cubes that store the portable devices and find there are 21 in total. You count a few more times but end up with a different figure each time. Crack up conch. Item number 148, Crack up conch. This conch makes a strange sound. It's unlike laughter, but is nevertheless quite humorous. The after effects of Legion invasion have not been completely removed. Not all curios in the space station are displayed here. This is another Joy filtration set.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Curio number 1381. Total Eclipse of the Heart. The dull and lifeless cone is obviously in a dormant state. Well, I would say turn around, bright eyes.
Enough dilly-dallying. We gotta go.
Rating pistol. Item number 752, rating pistol. This weapon rates creatures on sight using unknown scoring logic. The closed eye of this weird little gun suddenly snaps open as it swirls around for a moment, staring at you with malice. The raiding pistol gazed at Ginger Bananas. 84 points, it announced. Is it basing things on intellect? Don't think so. Okay. Let's leave. Finally something indestructible and leave. Oh, metal and credits.
It's the Antimatter Legion! So these crazy jerks made it all the way here.
Type icon indicates an enemy's weakness. Oh. The white bar below the weakness type indicates the enemy's toughness. Using attacks of the same type as the enemy's weakness type will deplete the enemy's toughness. Select the enemy to your right as your target.
What's
This
wrong?
attack can deplete
Afraid
the
of
enemy's
what I
toughness
might
to
do.
0. Use basic attack. Use ice attacks to inflict weakness break, causing enemies to freeze. Okay. So. Okay.
What about this?
And they bleed. And it's dead. Okay.
Watch this!
Okay. And they die from that.
You're stronger than you look. Seem to be quite the fighter.
I'm just the main character of a video game. I can do everything. We do not have space station access authorization. Okay. Sorry.
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way?
No. I'm an amnesiac.
I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
I don't remember.
Memory loss, huh? You must have been injured.
I'm an amnesiac. I'm a main character in a video game.
Never mind.
Of course.
I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Basic ingredients and credits. Okay. So finally I'm getting something from destroying things. Basic treasure. Wait, treasure! Treasures are scattered across the world. You may find things of great value by exploring the world and defeating your enemies. Skill points, weaknesses, weakness break, physical, ice, wind, dealing dot, fire, dealing dot, lightning, dealing dot, quantum slowing, imaginary slowing. An enemy of level 1. The enemy's weakness types can be viewed after approaching them. It's weak to physical. Entering the battle with an attack that matches the enemy's weakness type can reduce the toughness of an enemy in advance. Weakness. It locks on. Ginger Bananas is locked on by the enemies and will be attacked first. May 7th follows the path of preservation and can protect allies. Select March 7th skill. Select Ginger Bananas, who's currently being locked on. Use the skill to shield him.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's
Power
go.
of cuteness. Shield will be displayed on the outer edge of the HP bar. Okay. So this one is weak to wind. I don't have a wind character. Let's just do this.
Just a scratch.
Character takes damage, the shield effect will be reduced first.
You can't run! Try that again!
Oh. Okay. But I will give unfused ice.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, I can use my burst. I will use my burst first. Stun.
Rules are made to be broken!
Ultimate offers two powerful attack modes, the single target mode and the multi-target mode. I will use the multi-target blast. Okay. Very well.
Just a scratch.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome
Some
move!
bursts have several moves. Okay. That is interesting. Really? And shields. So, the turn-based battle style reminds me a little of Final Fantasy. Space Anchor. Energy stored in a space anchor can be used to restore HP to characters. Of course. Ooh, there's chest. So, this one's sealed off. This one's sealed off. This one's sealed off. Okay, I get the materials automatically once I destroy the thing.
Ah, I knew it.
It's broken.
But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must have broken it. Too bad Danhung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
I don't know that one.
He's here.
Whoa!
He seems to be wind.
Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level when I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Dan Hong, the Hunt. Teen setup. Change your team lineup to meet different kinds of challenges. Open the team setup menu to adjust your team composition. Add a character. And add Dan Hang. Oh, so he's a single target character. Yes, I want to open it with C, but thank you. Select Dan Hang, select level up, select character XP materials, and increase his level. Huh! Okay. And I can level him up one additional time. Let's see if I can level up my other characters. Ah, okay. What does Dan Hang have for skills? Deals wind damage to a single enemy on a crit hit to reduce the target's speed. If he already is slowed, the multiplier increases. Huh. Go to the monitoring room. New feature, technique. Special ability used in exploration. Technique to gain an edge in combat.
Freeze!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
She randomly freezes whenever the round starts. What does this do again? Well, I will use the Q first. They all are weak to physical, so I will give the defense to Dan Hang.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
And recovered from frozen.
You can't run!
So he needs retaliation damage. That was easy.
Let's go.
Didn't even need to use my ultimate.
You couldn't have done it without me.
And basic ingredients. Oh. We have a darker skinned character.
Hey, you're all together?
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh. Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed. Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Yeah, most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the Master Control Zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
Really? You are stupid? Why? Why? I mean, okay, your partner's the smart guy, but you don't have to be stupidly stupid.
March.
But where did I put it?
She reminds me a little of Yuna from Final Fantasy X.
You...
Ah, here it is.
He reminds me more and more of Alhaitham, because Alhaitham also gets stupefied by how stupid everyone is.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
So how do I select my team? I didn't get that one as a new team member. Unfortunate. Use the encryption key. Elevator is working.
Let's go.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it.
Why? It's so far away.
Because I mustn't give the Legion any chance to reach the Master Control Zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff, so I'll have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the Master Control Zone.
His voice reminds me a little bit of Bennett from Genshin. I wonder if they have the same voice actor.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the Master Control Zone, right?
Agreed. He and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Danhung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
You can use me as a crutch.
Aren't you a nice kid?
Thank you.
New feature available, character's traces. Level up traces to comprehensively enhance your character. Open your character menu to use your character's traces. Enter the traces screen. Choose the traces node. Activate traces to strengthen the character. Okay. This is on max level. Has character ascensions, okay. And those have max level. What does she have? Damage increase. Max level. Requires character ascension. Max level requires ascensions. Okay. Still have no light cones, so I don't know what these are yet. Oh, a screen. The partially black screen reflects your face. You find it quite interesting as you look closer. What, the screen or my own face? Get to the upper level and take control of the elevator in the Master Control Zone. Do not have space station access authorization. Okay. This one's weak to physical, so I would like to surprise it. Yes.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Oh. This one. Wind shear, so it dies. I can use my key. This one. And then use my E on those. Oh. They are rather strong. Well, it doesn't do anything good or bad if I...
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
They die. No! Yes, they do die.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay. What are you telling me?
Freeze!
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
And an E.
Let's make it quick.
And let's use my E. I like that he's multi-target.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Basic treasure. A stellar jade. I wonder if the stellar jade is the same as primogems. Seems like it. So let's just explore a little bit. Basic treasure.
Looks good.
Fill whatever and the XP. So compared to Genshin, I already think that this game does a much better job of teaching you that there are character aspects that you can level up. Oh, and this gives healing. Okay.
The repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
Treasure chest. It is weak to physical. How do I do this the best way so that I surprise it? Oh, that way. I just dash towards it. Okay, lost her. I first use the Q. I defend herself.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
For him, the AoE hit.
You can't run!
So let Let's see
The
what
time is now.
I told
The
you I
truth
could
of life
fight.
and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
He has the maple leaf symbol.
Reach the
like
end of the story in
Kazuha.
your own way.
Interesting. Oh. Chat, I just realized my character has a name that's too long, so it takes on a second column.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
No. Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
Light cones provide stat boost to characters, offers special abilities if the wearer's path matches that of the light cone. Collapse in sky. Go to the character and view the light cones. Select ginger bananas, enter the light cone screen. Light cones can offer stat bonuses to character. Oh, only works on distraction characters. Good. And I can enhance those. No available items to auto-add. So the light cones are a little bit like artifacts, because you can enhance them with, I believe, other light cones. Huh. Okay. Space anchor. Let's see if there's anything hidden down back there. A chest. Oh. I thought I'd find the turn-based combat dull, but it doesn't seem that bad. It's a little like in Final Fantasy. It grows on you. Chest.
Aw, is that it? We've reached the elevator already? That wasn't too many monsters. Ugh, probably shouldn't have said that. Might bring bad luck.
Yes, you jinxed it. And the
Move
boss.
carefully.
The boss is weak against air. The enemy is locked. It uses a powerful charge attack, yeah? Use the skill, of course.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Oh. The music is much more modern than the music of Genshin Impact. Use checking mode to view a character's status in detail. Buffs and debuffs applied to a character. Lock on, yes. Okay. Oh, this one's weak to physical. Well,
Who's next?
I will use that one. And start this phase.
Rules are made to be broken!
And do it multiple the target. You
The time is now.
target strike.
You can't run!
Oh, an AoE at
Try
the
that again! My turn.
Still not locked on. Okay. So for you, I will just give you an auto attack on that one. You shall also do an auto attack.
Batter up!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
You can't run!
Bosses get
Try
extra
that again.
actions.
You have the worst luck running into me.
You know what? I'll have her shield herself.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
So,
It's too late to repent.
brick. And
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
recover. Oh. Very
You
well.
can't run! My turn.
So it locked onto her, but I've already used her skill, so... Well,
Watch this! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Let's make it quick.
so... You know what? I'm trying the single target first.
Rules are made to be broken! You're out!
Hey! Sore losers! You can't just gang up on us!
Go!
Why does it always have to get this exciting? Anyway, at least you're back.
Who are you?
March, Dunhung, you've been through a lot.
Phew. Himeko, what took you so long? That last wave of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
I wouldn't have made a difference. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that. Are you all right, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
Okay, she's not the chief.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
He did not fight
Hey,
with us.
nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Think carefully about how you want to reply to that.
I've never met a more lively girl in my life. I believe I'm doing that.
Well,
business.
that's the joy of youth. We should take every step forward full of energy. He's a discerning one, isn't he, Danhung?
I have the right to remain silent.
He's sassy. I like that.
Look at you all. You've already gotten really close. Come on. Asta's been worried about all of you.
Himeko has joined you temporarily. There's a small announcement attached to the screen. If you're experiencing anxiety, lack of motivation, or skin roughness, please contact the medical cabin's mental health department as soon as possible. Okay. I'll just collect a few things. Don't know when and if I can come back to this place. Level 2 geopolitics researcher.
We researchers have all taken refuge here. But has anyone given any thought to the non-human life on this space station? They may be part of the rare item collection, but are they not also living things? Don't their rights deserve to be protected?
Non-human life?
Yes, non-human life. Living creatures that aren't human. Some of which have been collected as rare items and housed in the space station. Most of the researchers disregard their basic rights. Even now, with death staring them in the face, they still refuse to open their minds. And I, Lukash, outstanding researcher of the Herta Department of Galactic Geopolitics, must awaken those pretending to sleep.
This sounds dangerous.
If you are interested in joining the cause, please stand by my side and repeat after me. Protect rare item rights. Save non-human life. All together, protect rare item rights.
I think I should.
Just another egocentric anthropocentrist. Open your benighted eyes and look at the delicate life around you. Protect rare item rights. Save non-human life.
Hinkle, head of ecology. Sheila.
You see that, Sheila? History always repeats itself.
History? Gun, this is the first time I have witnessed the space station in such disarray.
Oh, Sheila. When we face another dire crisis like this, if you're able to rescue your home planet, will you come back and save us?
Home planet? My home planet? I do not understand what you are saying.
Never mind. If Sheila could hear this, she'd understand.
Mara's senior inside stuff.
That's right! That's right! The resentful spirit's senseless obsession turns into a tangible hand, and the shadow of the old disaster will conceal the heavens. That's exactly what was written on the Mystic Scroll of Eons. It refers to the followers of Nanook, the destruction using antimatter to create a galactic weapon of war. I didn't think I'd be fortunate enough to witness... Oh! Have you also come to witness the power and miracle of the Eons? Then go over there. There's a good spot right there. Beware of any interferences from your mortal body when observing. You must seize every detail. When an Eon appears, even the tiniest trace must not be missed.
Okay. There's Arlen. Welcome to Herta Space Station. If you don't pick up any senses of welcome from the lazy and careless female voice coming out of the end, you don't pick up any sense of from the lazy female. Okay. It basically says that the voice is not very welcoming. Collect. Okay. So this Ireland guy is right there, but I can't speak to him. Okay.
Projectile radar tracking normal. Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Asta, we're back.
Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help. In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix. The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence. You know her, Himiko? The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
Unfortunate.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
New feature available. Warp. Warp to obtain characters and light cones. Huh, this should be Wish. Open warp. You can obtain characters and light cones from warps. Make one warp. This seems like it is just the basic Wish. Asta, Harmony. Huh. Okay, what is that? This has light cones and this has characters. I don't know how these wishes. Departure warp, starter warp. Oh. Okay, that's what it is. This is like in Genshin, the beginner's wish. Okay.
Nice.
And I've got a new character. Who's she? Harmony. Applies buffs. Okay. I have only one light cone. Silver main badge. Not yet. Okay. Let's work with my...
I'll leave the reassurance of the researchers in your hands. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to come to Himiko and me.
What's the matter? You seem to have something on your mind.
I'd like to learn about the Astral Express.
Basically speaking, it's a train that travels through space.
But more specifically, the Astral Express was a creation of the Eon, Akavili the Trailblazer. As for what the Trailblaze, the Eons, and Akavili are all about, let's talk about it when things have calmed down a little. I don't want to overwhelm you now, do I?
I'd like to learn about light cones.
Light cones were created by the Garden of Recollection. These followers of the Eon of Remembrance refined memory fragments to create light cones, which preserve memories. But you've already realized it, haven't you? Since light cones can preserve memories, they can also preserve experiences and abilities. That's why light cones are extremely precious rare items under Level 2 restriction by the Interastral Peace Corporation. As far as I know, only the IPC possesses light cone technology authorized by the Garden of Recollection. I couldn't say what deal Herta made with the Garden, but knowing her, it was likely off the books.
This Himeko style is a strange mix of Greek goddess, below French army captain, and again like Jean, there's distinct question how her coat holds.
You should cherish every light cone. They are all precious memories of their original owners.
Do you know who I am?
Who exactly you are escapes me, but you seem familiar to me. I have a couple of hunches, but I can't prove any at this point, so they'll be my little secrets for now. Are you concerned about your past? You seem like someone who prefers to look forward rather than back. Or maybe I'm just describing myself.
I don't have any more questions.
Come find me anytime if you have.
Asta.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'd like to learn about the space station.
This is Herta Space Station. As you might tell from its name, it belongs to the distinguished Madame Herta herself. Herta Space Station was originally built as a warehouse for rare items and relics, but Madame Herta also allowed her followers to oversee tasks and conduct research, then gradually turned into a scientific research base. The storage zone you pass through contains all our inventory and is the main research center. The master control zone where we are now is the control center of the whole space station. It is said that the space station also contains Madame Herta's private chamber, where her most precious, rare, and dangerous collections are sealed. And for someone like her, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Even for me, the lead researcher, there are many things she keeps secret.
I'd like to learn about Arlen.
Arlen went to dress his wounds at the rest area. He knows himself well, but if he insists on pushing his limits, I'll give him a good earful. I'm very upset he didn't obey my orders and insisted on searching the storage zone, even though everyone had already evacuated. I know he didn't want to leave any researchers behind. The security department is more than just a job to him. But Arlen doesn't care about getting hurt. He only cares about protecting others. It's the only way he feels fulfilled. And it's not that I don't understand where he's coming from. I just want him to look out for himself, too.
I'd like to learn about Herta.
Herta. She's a member of the Genius Society, one of the proud favorites of the Eon of Erudition. Ever since the birth of Noose, there have only been 84 people admitted into the Genius Society. That is why Madame Herta is extremely headstrong. She only pursues what interests her, and as soon as that interest is lost, she abandons it and moves on. The space station was one such abandoned interest.
Okay, by doing that, she sounds a little bit like Il Dottore of Genshin Impact. Because the first thing we hear about Dottore is that he had a ruin guard factory, but abandoned it because he lost interest.
Anyway, I lent out one of her manuscripts as a resource reference not long ago. It should still be in the Master Control Zone. You can take a look if you wish.
I'd like to learn about you.
I'm lead researcher of Herta Space Station. But honestly, I'm more like Madame Herta's housekeeper of this place. Madame Herta is a genius, but managing disparate staff, tactfully representing the space station before the Intelligentsia Guild, these are all things beyond her abilities. But as it turns out, they are my forte. Scholars are a lot easier to deal with than those vociferous old geezers back home. No matter how much they drone on about astronomy is just about looking at things, it doesn't bring any real value, they all fall silent in front of Madame Herta. No matter the problem, you just needed to say that it was Madame Herta's wishes and all would be fine. After all, Herta herself is a symbol of wisdom. And thanks to her, I can count the stars to sleep. Otherwise, I would have had to inherit the family fortune and, just thinking about it terrifies me.
I don't have any more questions.
Chatting with you seems to have lightened my mood. Seems like talking can really raise one's spirits.
Ask if Arlen needs help. Alright, now I can talk to him. Okay. So guys, I'ma take a short break. Because I want to... I need to go to the bathroom. See you in 5 minutes, I guess. I'm back. I'm back. I've used my break to also cash in the redemption codes from the pre-release. So I get 100 stellar jade and refined ether, material for light cones. Player survey, yes. Pre-registration rewards. I have an avatar. I get serval, I get a character. Interesting. And a warp item. Serval, erudition, so she's an AoE character of the electric element. Okay. And I delete the red items. Interesting, you get an entire character. Skill deals fire damage. Single enemy deals 4 extra time to a random enemy. Interesting. Increase its. This is support. She's a support. Okay. So she actually is a random AoE mage that can buff the team. Okay. Does she do? Shocked enemies take like in the beginning of each turn. Okay. And the ultimate deals lightning damage equal to the enemies already shocked will extend the duration of their shock status. Huh. Let's see if I ever get her. Meet her. Good. Ask if Arlen needs help.
If only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone. But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said.
How's the space station?
There were a few researchers who didn't make it. The rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families. I just hope they can all survive this crisis.
What's Asta like?
My first impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
Alright, I'll leave you to get some rest.
I hope all this chaos will end soon.
I've got a few light cones. Level up and Ascension can both massively boost all stats of a light cone, making the wearer even more powerful. Search for the other researchers that need help, okay? But first things first. I can give her a light cone, right? So I have forgotten she's preservation. Yeah, preservation, the hunt, and harmony. She's preservation, he's the hunt. Ah, she's harmony. Of course, you get Asta as your first character and immediately get the right weapon for her. Okay. First things first. I want to look if I can. Yes, I can. Level. What happens if I level that up? HP increases massively, attack increases massively, defense increases massively. Okay. I'll just be a little prudent with my materials yet, because I don't know when I will get a shortage of materials. That's one thing that Genshin Impact taught me. You will run out of materials really soon. But we will see how far we will go. Oh my god, this will get a lot of levels. Let's not do this for now. So, they want me to search for researchers that need help. I can collect things. Dissertation proposal. A trash can. A pair of trash cans with an unusual sorting method. Whether or not the trash is digestible by noblesse worms.
I need to leave. I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday, I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857. I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Life. God. I can either tell him things will get better or life is but a path to death. But not today. I want to quote Aragorn. Life is but a path to death. But not today.
How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
Medical staff. What's level 4 geopolitics researcher? Okay. Rocky Bernard. Why do those researchers have levels?
Sir, I need to go. I need to go find Leslie.
Stupid boy, is your head not screwed on right? Leaving over my dead body. I'll knock some sense into you yet. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Oh, there's a thing to collect. Emily, Inside Researcher.
Emily, calm down and think about what she would do in such a disaster. 10 cups of coffee, a pill, or maybe
hide in a room full of mystic scrolls of eons? Oh, that's bitter coffee. So bitter. Too dang bitter. Oh, sis, where are you? I'm so scared.
Okay. Ergonomic desks and benches that can be self-adjusted to cater to humans, robots, noblesse, worms, omnics, wubanominers, hills, telepathic spiders, barbarous stones, dogs, cats, normal cats, ragdoll. Okay. A Kura shoe.
Why did those monsters have to breach the ionizing grid on my watch? It can't be my fault. I'd never make a mistake like this. I'm going out there to check the data again.
You're injured.
Injured? I don't care. See anyone else that cares? Who are you anyway? Get out of my way. The space station shield's first line of defense is the anti-gravity ionizing grid. I'm the researcher in charge of it. Do you expect me to just sit here after something like this?
It's not your fault.
I agree. But when the investigation's over, the blame will fall entirely on my shoulders. Besides, that bunch of troublemakers is still out there. I know you mean well, but I've made up my mind.
Oh no. He's gone. This is a big hub. Okay, I can't talk to anyone, which is at the same time a blessing and strange. Because I would think that you should be able to talk to people. But yeah, it would be a lot to do on the first visit if everyone was talkable to. There's the second one.
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person.
Let me help.
Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first, let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator. Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything?
Could you repeat that again?
Don't worry, I'll go over it again.
You know what? I'll just write that down. So.
The controls are up for the spectrometer, down for the filter, left for the reference level, and right for the attenuator.
Ref. Right. At. And.
The pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter.
And filter. So I have to go up, right, and for the filter down. Up, right, down.
Are you ready? 3.
Up, right, down.
Wonderful, thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back. Abraham was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
Travelogue. Participate in various events to obtain corresponding rewards. See the travelogue events that are currently happening. The world beyond. Oh, this is daily login. Star Rail Special Pass. Current Trailblaze level 2. Starkist Synchrony. So, you require a lot of characters. Aptitude Showcase, so these are the character trials. Hook. Natasha. And Pila. Yeah, you get this Natasha for free. Turquoise Reverie. After reaching Trailblaze level 121, clear Forgotten Hollow Memory Stage 3 to get Xingqiu. So this is like Shangling for clearing floor 3 of the Spiral Abyss in Genshin.
Take the express and leave. I'll stay.
But...
Let's go.
My zone's defense shield won't hold much longer. You all need to hurry. I'll be here. You've got to fend them off. You hurry.
We lost communications.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you, that's the Doomsday Beast, the Legion's planet destroyer.
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take him with us.
He's that important?
He's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the Express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
I still feel that things won't be going as planned.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
Okay. You know what? I believe I have a lot of orbs. Yes. I can use my free warps to get this beginner's wish going. Well, I'll do it after this. I'll doing this after the next session.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Himeko can launch follow-up attacks during battle. Every time an ally Himeko accumulates charge. Okay. Well, this one's working.
The time is now.
You have the worst luck running into me.
And I use her E because
Stay right there
my
while
main
I give you a
character is
present.
locked on. Okay. As for you, I think we'll use your E because I have 2 breaks. Charge reaches 3. Himeko will automatically launch a follow-up attack. Okay.
You won't get away!
I have something for you.
Which is completely AoE. Okay. So she's Pyro. That is multi-target. Okay.
Come one, come all.
You can't run!
Just a scratch.
Try that again!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Well, let's just
My turn!
kill it, right?
Combat is a series of precise machinations, one at a time.
Add level. Mazamok drill. Max technique points reached. Okay, so my main character can heal on the overworld. Do not have access authorization. Calling the stun credits. Clear the obstacles and continue forward. A level 5 antimatter. Could level up my character, but everything else is level 5, so don't feel like I have to worry.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
Okay, it's weak against physical attacks. And I hit its weakness.
You won't get away!
Already got 3 of them. Locked onto him. Ooh, this one's weak against fire and ice. Well.
I told ya I could fight.
He's locked on. He's locked on.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Power of cuteness.
Try that again.
It's too late to repent.
Well, you know what? is.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Say
Check out this awesome move!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
And I killed them.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Control device. Control device. Warning, not authorized to use this control panel. Basic treasure. Repulsion bridge. Can either be orange or blue. Using the control device to change the active bridge will lead you to unexpected destinations. Only one color can be turned on at any given time. When the switch on the control device, the same color will appear. Okay. Okay, that was rather easy.
Freeze!
She can
You won't get away!
engage enemies from a distance. That's what
It's
you
too
say.
late to repent.
Well.
Watch this!
Kill them. And they're done.
You couldn't have done it without me.
I know.
Looks good.
Treasure. Let's see where this one leads me. A space anchor. Wait, this is the same as the boss from before. What was its weakness again? It was air. Oh, it's
That
level
enemy
that.
certainly isn't friendly.
Well, I do have character level up materials, do I? Yes, I do. So I could certainly just level up my characters a bit. And her as well. And him as well. And I would like to enhance my light cones if I can. Level up. And this one. And his as well. Because those three are the three I'm using right now. I'm a little surprised that they're giving me Himeki and then throwing enemies much stronger than her at me. But I've hit the horse's weakness.
Move carefully.
So I'll be using the
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
This is
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
She has a satellite with an orbital strike. Oh my. Well, I'll just use the single
Watch this!
Let's go.
This!
Well, I will just use my...
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Okay.
You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken!
And I'll use the AoE ability.
I told ya I could fight.
So she will
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
Batter up!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Okay. Who is locked on right now? My main character, but he already has the shield. So let's just...
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Will it work? This barely dealt any damage, but he's frozen.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
One at a time.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You can't run! Try that again!
Well, right now I'm just...
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Watch this!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Let's go.
Oh, discarded a great treasure. Aim for annihility character. Okay. I see. This is a shielded thing.
You won't get away.
focus on him. Okay. Let's
I told ya I could fight.
do that and
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's make it quick.
this one's weak against my physical damage.
You can't run.
I have something for you.
This one's weak against
One at a time.
my pyro.
You won't get away.
And she will destroy all of them. No,
It's too
this
late
one
to repent.
survives. But I defeated all of them nonetheless.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
There are a few different enemies. Why does... I wanted to see what this one's weakness is. I believe it's air. Yes.
You won't get away.
Okay, she is strong.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
So this will pull down his
I told ya I could fight.
shield.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
I have something for you.
And they're dead. They have a second row. Well, first things first.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Order or different strike.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Rules are made to be broken!
The E. Doesn't
You won't get away.
It's too late to repent.
So I get two battle
Past
rounds.
victories don't guarantee future ones.
Oh, because both of them were next to each other. Huh. Have to look in the future if I could avoid this if I just separate them.
Aw, yeah, it's the platform.
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
Wait, march!
Oh no, the dragon. Oh.
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone!
hearts that I can break.
What's this?
For the time being,
Let's make it quick.
What about this?
Combat is a series of precise machinations. You won't get away!
it deals AoE damage, so...
Let's go.
You won't get away! Time for a detailed overhaul.
Disaster's right hand is broken. Very well. I believe I will use
The truth
first.
of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Against the boss.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Rules are made to be broken!
Single target hit.
Time for a detailed overhaul. One at a time!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Weakness is exposed. So, I will just...
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Clemency? Never heard
Perhaps
of
you
it.
still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Completely regenerated. Oh.
What's this?
Let's make it quick.
Do a single target hit here.
Batter up!
Prefer undo this.
You won't get away!
This is really
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
I shall definitely do something against that. This sounds dangerous.
You won't get away!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Let's do it that way.
You've got a lot of nerves.
My turn. Watch this!
One at a time.
What?
Let's go.
Yes.
Combat is a series of
Okay, I did a mistake before by seriously checking. Mistake. Oh my god. Oh no.
I must leave now.
Ooh, we remember.
What happened? Must see the end of your story.
Who is that?
Reach the end of the story.
Main character syndrome. What does it do?
Mr. Yang, is he?
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
Why did he do that?
Is this the space station?
Hello there. Not bad. It would have been even better if you didn't faint, but thanks to you, the Doomsday Beast was as tame as a kitten. It had no temper at all.
Did we win?
Yes, and you are the hero. Get up when you feel better. Himeko wants you to go find her. I have something to do, so I won't go with you, alright? By the way, we should exchange beacons. If you get lost or something, feel free to text me.
You exchanged your cell phone number with March 7th.
Okay, off I go. Bye.
New message. Hey there, this is March. Himeko wants to talk to you about something. Don't forget. Today is also March 7th. Okay. Shadow of Destruction. What is that? Material for raising Trailblazer. The structure is Eidolon level. Alt press to show you
Nice.
cursor. Eidolons. Falling Star. Trailblazer generates 10 extra energy. Okay. So this is a constellation. Okay. So I can just send my companions messages? Okay, this is mainly just a reminder for what I'm gonna do. Okay. Well, viewers, I believe that I will finalize today's stream by doing a few warp pulls. I'll just try it, doing 2 of those beginner's wishes. Well, let's try it in free. First things first. How do I... Okay. Recommended, no. Okay, he will be for 140. Undying Starlight. This costs 90 of the silvers. Okay. Available 5 for 4 days. And for the Stellar trade 160, so this is the same exchange rate as in Genshin Impact. Good, let's try this one. Okay, this wishing animation is high. Collapsing Sky, okay. Passkey. Meditation. Collapsing Sky. Passkey. Multiplication. I don't even know what these things do, but they look... Cincture, this is the character that I would get anyways as a free character. Okay, got her now. So what does she do? Draws 2 jade tiles and increases damage until the end of the current turn. This effect can stack up to 4 times the turn will not end after the skill is used. And her ultimate is deals quantum damage to 100% of an attack to all enemies and 4 jade tiles of the same suit. Okay, this sounds complicated. I don't even know what. Oh my god, there's so many things you can do. Let's try. Add again that hype wish animation. Hidden Shadow. Arrows. Defense. Passkey. Defense. A secret vow. Collapsing Sky. Mutual demise. This looks metal. Cornucopia. Darting arrow. This has Arlen on it. What does it do? increase damage dealt by the wearer by 20%. The wearer also deals an extra 20% of damage to enemies with a higher HP percentage than the wearer. Okay. Huh. So this is like the equivalent of a 4-star weapon that I got just now. Huh. Okay. Well. They have a little more size difference than in Genshin, do they? Yes, they do. Huh. Well, that's it for me for today. I will say I am open for what Honkai Star Rail has to offer in the future. Comparing it to Genshin Impact, well, turn-based combat is really different from the action combat that Genshin has. I mean, the early game is still not over, and I didn't get any opportunity to explore the open world until yet. However, I say the early game does a much better job of explaining to you how to raise your characters. In Genshin, they leave you alone with it, and you can barely upgrade your talents in the early game. But well, however. Thank you all for watching. My name is Ginger Bananas. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Sundays on twitch.tv/gingerbananas. I hope you will find me there. Please consider follow my other socials. The links are in my bio. Thank you for being with me and have a good night. Bye-bye.